Hi Simmers, and welcome back to another build in The Sims 4. Oh, my mic just fell down. I'm gonna put that back up, it's gonna keep falling down, but I'd already started this and I realised I wasn't recording, so I've kind of just already built the bottom floor. I'm just sort of figuring out how to put the fencing in here, but I thought I'm gonna go for a round shape out the front this time, and I think it looks quite good. I'm just picking out fences, but I do go back to the one that I had before because it does look quite nice. It was just that I couldn't fit in a gate for some reason, but then I figured out that the gate just wasn't high enough, so I managed to fit one in. I do go for higher walls in this build. I've never really done it before because I just always thought it looked a bit odd, but I decided to give it a go. I'm still trying to figure out the shape. You are going to notice that I'm uploading more builds because I'm trying to practice. Like, I really want to get better at it so I can build bigger stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching a lot of LittleMrsSimmer's builds at the moment. Shout out to her. Not that it's necessary because she has thousands and thousands of subscribers, but I love to watch her builds because I learn something new every single time. Like, she comes up with the most amazing designs and then I just want to steal them. But of course I wouldn't do that without acknowledging her because that's kind of harsh. I don't think anything in this build I've got inspired by her. I was just kind of building on a whim. I felt like building like a little house, but I definitely want to build something big, like, because I'm used to building smaller builds because like the roofs are so difficult and all the walls, and I can never pick a shape and they're always so boxy. But I definitely want to give a bigger build a go in the future. So I've added all the roofs now. I'm just picking doors. I'm quite proud of that roof actually. It's not just one big plonked on, it's got a few sections coming off, so it looks a bit different to what I would normally do. I had trouble picking a door because, you know, when you haven't leveled it out and it's uneven on each side and the door's more to the left or more to the right, I just hate that. Adding some wooden flooring and just picking some wallpaper now. I didn't want it to look like a cabin because I have already done a cabin video within Granite Falls, so I was trying to pick something different, but I kind of think that looks kind of good. I don't know whether I keep that or not though. Like, I don't know whether I keep that. I think I change it. I hate picking outside wallpapers because I just don't think they look realistic at all. I was having a bit of trouble with the windows here because every time I placed a window down, the door would randomly disappear, or whenever I placed a bigger door down, the windows would disappear. So, but yeah, I'm just putting the rest of the windows in. But the windows for the front, I spend so much time trying to figure out because it just would not work out for me. Yeah, just trying to get an even distribution of windows around. The house seems quite small. Like, you're probably thinking, how is there a bedroom, a kitchen, and a bathroom, like, all gonna fit there? Because I have done this build to incorporate basements into it. I did showcase them on my update video, which should have gone up a couple of hours ago. So yeah, here I'm having problems with the doors and the windows disappearing. It looks so stupid without the windows, and then of course you can't not have a door. So I was like, I don't know how I figure it out. I think I place a bigger door or something. I don't know. Adding a roof ornament on. I love a little chimney. It just makes it look more realistic. I had a little wooden one there that I've never really used before. I think in the end, to fix this, I bring the roof forward so it's kind of like a shelter. Obviously I delete those walls because I realise, why have I put walls there? Just like decorating the outer shell a bit more now. I'm experimenting a bit. I'm so proud of my what is it called, landscaping skills in this build. I normally don't landscape at all, but lately I've been thinking, it actually looks quite good. I'm gonna do it more. So because it takes a lot of time to place down each plant individually. But yeah, it does look quite good in the end. Placing some wooden pillars around because I don't think the white matches, so I just covered them up with these pillars that came with Outdoor Retreat. And this is when I extend the roof. And the house kind of has a funny shape after, but I quite like it. It has like a funny little edge on the side. And now you can't even notice that there's no windows there. Such a good idea. It's like magic. Just blending the roof in, because I've changed up all the shapes and stuff. I hope I pull that bit in. I don't... Like, what am I doing? I'm adding these, like, rustic bits. Why am I not pulling the roof in? It's just, like, plonked there with the horrible edge. Experimenting with outdoor decor again. I really wanted to put a window there. Oh, I do. Did I keep it? Yeah, I did. Oh, yay! I couldn't find one to fit, but I must have done. Yeah, and I found a door so it wasn't uneven. Pick this door, and then I get rid of the gate, I think, because again it's not in line with the door, and I just can't be dealing with that. So I just put a gap and then put some stairs and some railings in. So it still looks nice. It looks a bit less closed off now, so you can actually see the door, which is nice. I'm adding some plants to the front of the windows. This is very similar to my cabin builds. I'm coming to the realization right now. Oh yeah, there are the windows that I managed to put in. They look nice. I'm adding some like wooden, I don't know what you would call these, boxes? Wooden shelves? I don't know. Adding some pot plants outside, just for some decoration, and then I start doing some landscaping with some rocks, and then I think like at this point that I'm going to stop, and then I carry on at the end when I'm doing the garden. I sort of realised I can't just have random rocks. It looks incomplete. I'm doing my little trick with the flowers here. I love this. I think it looks so good. If you hold down 9 and use the out key, you can place the flowers on top of here, and they look really pretty. They look like they're sprouting out of the little plant boxes. I guess you could call them plant boxes, even though they don't come with plants already in them. I've put plants in them because I think it looks pretty. It looks so nice, especially for spring when all the flowers coming out from winter and stuff. Just rearranging some of the pots now and doing some more landscaping. I've never thought about resizing plants. I really wish I did now, because it would have made such a difference having like all different sizes instead of all the same size. I think I give up in the end because I just can't get it to look right, but I do come back to it at the end of the video. This is about 20 minutes long, I think. Let me just have a look. Yeah, it is about 20 minutes long. I was going to split it up into 2 parts, and I thought, no, I'm going to do an all-in-one. Adding some parsley now. One of these, this is what I learned from LittleMrsSimmer, I'll tell you this now. Adding, like, a terrain paint, like a muddy terrain paint surrounding the house, makes it actually look like it's been built. Like, when you don't have that, it kind of just looks like it's been placed there. Like, it looks more real when you have a bit of, like, earth. My mic is slipping. When you have a bit of earth surrounding it, it looks so much nicer. I'm adding some trees and some benches out on the porch, where the lady who's living here will do some gardening. Adding another plant pot and the gardening little decor thing here. I've decided that my next big build that I'm going to attempt, that might take me a while, it's probably going to be, I'll probably split it up into a few parts because otherwise it might be a bit boring. I don't know, you guys will have to tell me which you prefer, like the video, like one long video, 20-minute video of me talking and explaining what I'm doing, or just it's split up into 2 10-minute videos or 2 15-minute videos. You have to tell me which you prefer, but I'm definitely going to do a big pastel palace. That is my next build. It's just going to be a big modern building with lots of pastel colours in it because I love pastel colours. I did, in one of my current households, I did an interior design with lots of modern pastel colours, and it just looked amazing. And now I really want to do it again, but like with a big mansion style build. I think I'll try not to make it a fail. Just doing the interior now, adding the kitchen. I've never used this wallpaper before, and I think it really matches well. I love these counters with the plum colour on the top. I think that looks so nice. And the pillar there is really annoying me at this point, so I just take it off and move it. Yeah, I have so much trouble with the counters because you have to have auto counter on, auto counter off, auto counter off, and sometimes it just doesn't work, and then you just want it to make a corner and it won't. There we go, it made one. And it just takes a while, but adding in an old-fashioned oven and fridge and some appliances. It's a shame they don't have washing machines in this game, or a dishwasher. It would be so nice. I realise that I don't actually add a bin. I swear I don't add a bin. I should have done that. Adding in a sink now. And because we probably won't be able to fit a dining table in here, I do put like a little breakfast bar in the kitchen. I don't know how I fit it in, but somehow I do. Adding some decor to make it like a kitchen, of course. This is my favourite bit. I love decorating. I want to do some room builds as well, just designing rooms, because I love doing that as well. Especially kitchens. I love kitchens, and I love bedrooms and bathrooms. Are my favourite rooms to build. Practically all the rooms then. But yeah. Just adding some different cabinets, like looking at them all, getting them to fit in. Adding I want like a range of cabinets so they don't all look the same. So yeah, just mixing it up a bit at this point. And now I'm trying to figure out like the breakfast bar, and I really want to do a round one because I think it looks so nice. But they weren't the right shapes, and there wasn't really enough room, so I go with square in the end. At some point, hello. How long do I try and do this for? Come on, it's not working. Just put the squares. Yeah, it's just a tiny little thing, and I put some little stools. They didn't really have the same colours, so I just picked like a dark wood to match the windows, and I'm just adding a cereal box and some tissues. And I was thinking about adding a rug, but it just didn't go, so I added it by the door because I thought it looked nice. Putting the floor in and moving on to this area over here where I put a fireplace. Curtains are just, oh my god, they don't have enough curtains in this game. We need more curtains. EA, curtains, come on. They don't have curtains for each type of windows, and they just never fit properly, and it's so annoying. They don't have nice colours either. Like, they're all really like washed down, dark, dingy colours. Like, you need to have nicer colours. Yeah, adding the fireplace here. It was slightly out of line, it was bugging me. Adding some flowers in. I took the curtains down. Adding a sofa and a TV. I do move that because it doesn't really work, so I move it over here. Hopefully they can still get in there. I think I add a chair instead so it can fit. That chair really does not match. Take that chair away. Chair does not match. Adding like a table. I do put a computer desk instead. Yeah, I go to put a dining table and I think, no, why am I doing that? I've made a breakfast bar. And then I find this little hose and I'm like, oh my god, I have to put that outside now. It looks amazing. Like, I love those little details. It just makes it look so real because the graphics already look amazing. So when you have like those little details that make it just even more real, it's such a nice feeling. Excuse me for getting overexcited. But who doesn't? It's The Sims 4. It's like the best game. I definitely prefer it over The Sims 3. Like, I can't bring myself to play The Sims 3 anymore because when I look at the graphics, I just think it just doesn't look as nice as The Sims 4, so I just don't want to play it. I don't actually know what's going on now. Okay, I stopped for a bit for some reason. Adding some kitchen decorations. I love adding decorations. Oh, it's just those little details. I just love it. I love this like menu board thing, but it just wouldn't fit because I put cabinets everywhere, but I just put it at the top there for the sake of putting it because I can't not put it. I love these love hearts as well that came with Outdoor Retreat, but they just didn't fit the theme. I do put that little sun at the top of the door because we have those in my house and I think they look cool. Really old fashioned. Adding some pictures and some paintings and some little decorations. A bookcase, I think I take that away and put a desk. And I try to use the really ridiculously long cheat where you unlock the hidden items that you can only get through gameplay, like careers and that sort of thing. And before my Animal Crossing challenge actually, I never thought to use any of that stuff. But there was a cabinet in there that I really wanted, so now I unlock the same things all the time. Yeah, there's the desk that I unlocked after typing in the ridiculously long cheats. I love this desk, it's beautiful. I wish I had it. Actually, that's probably a bit too small for all my stuff, to be honest. Let's get real. I have so much stuff on my desk, it's ridiculous. So adding in a chair now, just try and make it fit all the colours. I don't know why I didn't keep that chair. That chair does not go. Take the chair away. Yeah, there we go. You got a nice chair now. And do I put a computer on that desk or do I just leave the desk? Hello. Adding a rug again. But I don't think it fits, so I take it away. Is there a computer on that desk? No. Put a computer on that desk now. Or did I? Did I do it? I can't remember. I was too busy talking. Onto the garden now. And I love what I do with this back garden. I love it. It's something I've done before. Just placing down like a gardening area and sort of adding some greenery and rocks and landscaping to it. It just makes it look so much like a little gardener's paradise. It's so nice. When I'm old, I hope I have something like that in my back garden, especially in summer. So yeah, here you can see me placing down the surrounding rocks and flowers and that sort of thing, and I'm just figuring out where to put the little plants. Normally I do the circle ones, but for this time I thought I'd do the squares because I had the circles all out in the front. Adding some nice shrubbery. Move objects on, it definitely helps with this because there's no gaps and it just makes it look like they're all growing together. Terrain, painted some muddy terrain, so it looks like there's been lots of walking around that area, not just, because plants grow in mud and stuff, and when you walk on grass, like, mud comes. It just looks way more real. I was going to put a fence around it, but the walls were giving me so much hassle, and it did look stupid. So I took them down. Yeah, and then I do make another one of those, like, along the whole back side of the garden. I'm not sure when I go to do it, though. Must be now, yeah. Go to make another little area and put some more plants in it. I don't know whether, do I put the squares? Yeah, I put the squares. Oh no, I was just taking the square away. Oh no, I put the circle. Do I leave? Oh my god. I wish I left the square there now. But that does look nice. Adding some more terrain paint again. And then I do it on this side. I do move the table and chairs because it's kind of in the way. Just around the tree, like a little corner of gardening. Add some more plant pots around. Lots and lots of gardening to keep up with. This family in this house is going to have no time on their hands harvesting all this stuff and keeping it alive. I always kill plants in this game. I can't look after them for some reason. I always think, oh yeah, I'm going to do gardening, and then I kill everything. And there's that nasty green Shrek smog in the air, and it just looks awful. I'm no good at it. I added a gate to the back of the porch just for easy access to the garden if you want to go around the back or something. And this is where I start working on the front of the house using those flowers. Beforehand I was placing the flowers down and they kept going up a level, like they were about to go on top of the foundation, and that's why I just gave up putting them. But with different plants it made it a bit easier. So yeah, that looks a bit better. I swear I do some down the side as well. Yeah, I had a little path coming from the gate towards the back garden. It's a really subtle one though, because I don't want it to be like really hard and harsh. One thing I did not like about The Sims 3 was placing down like paving slabs was a nightmare. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this build. It is going up on the gallery. Here you can see me just giving it a name. Yeah, you can download it if you look for me, LittleMrsSimmer, with an I or an R. I'm pretty sure it's an R though, if you can't find me because someone stole my name. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this speed build, and I will see you in my next one.